I spent hours planning this video. I thought the topic was perfect. The editing was clean. Then I said to myself, this video is finally gonna blow up my channel so bad. But guess what? 1 month after, this video has managed to generate only 977 views. But here is another video of me just pouring out my frustration on my YouTube revenue. Boom, in less than 24 hours I was able to generate over 4,000 views, and that was when I realized something. So in this video we're going to be basically covering three important things. Number one is the reason why the videos you put in a lot of effort don't do so well, that is, they actually flop. The second thing is the real truth about viral videos, and the last thing we're going to be talking about is what you need to do differently in order for you to be able to get your audience to watch your video, and the best way you can present your video. And if this video is a video that you would love to watch, please do well to stick around. See, the thing is, YouTube doesn't reward how long you work on a video, and your audience doesn't care or see how tired you are. All they see is your thumbnail, your title, and maybe probably the first 10 to 15 seconds of your video, and that is the way it is. So most of the time when we are out there thinking like a creator, them on the other hand are basically clicking on that video based on their own emotion. Now let me break it down in a way that you might actually understand better. So let's be making use of that my video that didn't perform well at all. So that video is a detailed, well-planned YouTube growth video. That is the way I see it, which is me, the creator. And my audience, on the other hand, might actually see it as a regular, boring YouTube video, which is like more like YouTube tips. Yeah. Me, the creator, for the video, it's actually a value pack video, which is I taught a lot of value in it. And that same audience, on the other hand, might actually see it as I never talked about his or her pain points. Now let's assume that that audience or that group of audience that click on that video is actually much more interested in how to maybe get 1,000 subscribers, and I'm out there talking about a YouTube feature that you just need to fix in order for maybe something to happen, or in order for your video to get recommended. So I'm not really talking about their issue. I am actually giving a normal tutorial video, and that is why they are likely to consider it as a boring video. And here is the simple truth about viral video. All viral video you see out there, they have three things in common, and the number one thing is they either touch a pain point, then the second thing is they ask a real question based on anything, and the last thing is they feel personal, raw, human, or even relatable. So the reason why maybe sometimes you upload a video and the video doesn't perform well is because your core audience or the people YouTube is showing it to doesn't find the video relevant, or they just see it as a video that they cannot watch. And here is what I've learned differently. I've learned that if you upload a video on your channel and that video doesn't perform well, it doesn't mean that the video is bad, or maybe you didn't present it the way you're supposed to present it. It simply gives you signal that your audience are saying no to that video, like they are literally not interested in the video. And the minute your core audience doesn't show interest on a video that you have uploaded, it simply means that YouTube is going to be pushing it out to other audience on the YouTube homepage, and if they still find the content outdated or not relevant, they are likely not to watch it. Now let's use for example YouTube growth tutorial. I think it's one of the niche that is highly oversaturated, because every single day, whether you like it or not, you see people coming up here to teach one or two how to do this, how to do that. And let's assume that a particular topic have actually trend so well that a lot of known YouTubers must have done that video topic, and you on the other hand made your research, came up with another mind-blowing idea, come out with the best title, the best thumbnail, and you upload the video. Now let's assume that your viewers are also my viewers. Your viewers, or let's say your audience, are also some creators audience, which you and I know that that particular video title have been going viral up and down, and they are all either tired or bored from that video title, and you go ahead to upload your own video, your video is likely not to perform well. Why? Is because it's just like you repeating something. So this is the way it is. Now, these are what I've learned, or these are what you need to do differently in order for your audience to be able to relate well with any video you drop on your channel. And yes, I've decided to follow this particular rule, which is going to work for everybody. Number one is real. That is for you to share the real frustration of your viewers. Then the second one is relatable. That is trying your best to make it feel like their story, because most of the time there are some videos that you will upload and a particular audience will be like, how come that this creator knows what is in my mind or know what I'm passing through currently? From time to time I get to see such kind of comments in my videos. So that is why you have to always try your best to add relatable to your content. Now the third thing is searchable, which is you trying to use the exact phrases that they are typing. That is why I always advise you to make use of your YouTube search bar. It's really going to help you to know what the people you have are actually interested on, how they're actually searching it on the YouTube search bar. So now when you want to make your video and you've been able to outline this out, the next thing you need to ask is, if they come across this particular video, how will they see it? How will they feel the video? Are they going to scroll or are they going to watch it? See, the thing is, you are not failing on YouTube, not at all. Even if your last 5 videos did not perform well, you are simply not failing. What is actually going on is you are creating content based on effort and not emotion. That is why it's very important for you to be able to understand your core audience and know what they are currently searching for on YouTube. Now, let's say, for example, you open a YouTube growth channel and your core audience are mainly interested in small tips to help them grow as a YouTuber, and all of a sudden out of nowhere you start making videos on how to make 1000 USD in 3 days, how to do this. You're simply boring them out. Imagine me looking for ways to get my 4000 public watch hour and I'm subscribed to your channel and all I get to see is AI, is all this AI animation, how to do this one in order for you to hit $2000 in 4 days, in 1 week, your revenue. I might likely not be interested in those videos that you are bringing out. That is why sometimes in your upload, you have to try your best to make videos that feel human and not always helpful tips. You're still going to be doing your normal helpful tips, but in order for you to be able to be gathering your little audience and subscribers, in order for you to be able to keep them going, you have to always try your best to put yourself in their shoe and create relating content that they can easily relate with. And it's just like the example that I gave out earlier on between those my 2 videos. One is actually a YouTube growth well packed video that if you watch and you apply whatever I teach there, you definitely get the result and get views. Yes. Then the second one is just me being relatable, me being real, me being human, sharing my painful experience towards my YouTube current revenue. And that one happened to do so well, which is there are a lot of people passing that same situation, which is there are a lot of YouTubers who actually want to know, why is this girl sad, why is she saying this, what did she do wrong, and how was she able to resolve it. So that alone can bring them in to watch the video. Yeah, so this is me trying to tell you that if you have a video that flopped, that video didn't do so well, it doesn't mean that you have failed totally and that your content is bad. What you just simply need to do is to re-strategize and trying to understand who your core audience really is, and you'll be glad you did so. So if in any way you find this video helpful, you find this content helpful, please do well to like this video, drop me your comments in the comment section, and lastly, do not forget to share this particular video so that it can get to a lot of creators out there. And always, I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.